Blast me, Tuba Muda! It's time for episode 10 of Mad Merlin's Warhammer 40,000 Imperium journey. Hello and welcome back to another Mad Merlin's video. We're on issue 10 now of our Imperium journey, and we get the remaining half of our Necron Warriors sprues, as well as some more awesome information. We get the new Necron reinforcements, we get the paint our models, and we have a brand new playthrough. So let's have a quick look at the other sprue. So we get the 140mm base for the Scarab Swarm, and we get our 6 32mm bases for our Necron Warriors. So here we have the sprues, or sprue should I say, of our Necron Warriors. We've got 6 Necron Warriors. And we have a single Scarab Swarm, which has the chunkier base pegs, so it just goes straight into the base. And again, we have the options of Gauze Flayers or Gauze Reapers for all our models, as well as a choice of 2 heads. There will be no build video this time around, as that is the same as the previous one. So I will save you the boredom of watching me build more Necron Warriors. So without further ado, let's get down and into issue 10. So in issue 10, we get the names of weapons and war gear for the Ultramarines. We also learn about the different tools of war, and we learn about Necron Legions. We get to paint our Necron Warriors and Canoptic Scarab Swarms, and then we have the Legion Assembles, a brand new playthrough which uses the models from this past 2 issues. So we have war gear names for all our different Ultramarine weapons. So any characters who have a named sword can get to roll on that. So this is the war gear table for stuff like storm shields, maybe even your iron halos, if you got a specific name for your iron halo. And then we got a table for our ranged weapons and a table for melee weapons. So let's just do a sample. So we'll go for naming my Captain's Sword, who I yet to get. So he's got 21. No, 22. I can't read. 3 or 4. 22. So his sword's name is Final. And then, whoop, throw my dice away. Also 22. So Final Vengeance. Not bad. Could be better. So yeah, there's nice little fun tables that you get to name all your characters' war gears and weapons. Much better than previous collections, which we've not had any such luck. We've had to make up our own names and stuff if we wanted to. Alright, next we got the Tools of War, even not the Walls of Tor, the Tools of War. Ranged weapons of the Space Marines. So we got bolt weapons. So these are the most common weapons within the Adeptus Astartes, going from the humble bolt pistol all the way up to the mighty bolt rifle, and even the heavy bolters, wielded by Devastators. They also have plasma weapons. Again, the humble little plasma pistol all the way up to the macro plasma cannon on the Redemptor Dreadnoughts. Melter weapons, from the arcane and intricate detailed Inferno pistols of the Blood Angels, all the way up to the massive multi-melters and magma cannons on some of the other heavier vehicles. And then again, we got the Flamers. So depicted here, we have a Space Wolf Flamer. We do have small size hand flamers. You've got regular flamers, heavy flamers, and stuff like the Inferno cannons. We have auto weapons, so standard size ballistics like machine guns and stuff like that. Space Marines have them, but slightly higher caliber. We got the assault cannon, which is a multi-barreled, rapid-firing gun of death. And we have the las cannon, which fires a high charge beam of energy, which can go through pretty much anything. There's not a lot that can stop a las cannon. Volkite weapons, originally thought lost in the days of heresy. They have been found and the technology remastered by the Adepts of Mars. So this is the Volcanic Charger. You have the larger Volkite caliber. And there's even the massive Volkite weapons wielded by Redemptor Dreadnoughts. Not Redemptors. Cataphrati. Contemptor, that's the one. Contemptor Dreadnoughts. And grav weapons. Esoteric weapons using the power of gravity to crush their foes within their own armour. They have a selection of the different Space Marine grenades. The humble crack grenade, used for punching out bunkers and tanks. Frag grenades, taking down large numbers of enemies. And the melter bombs, used for destroying those definitely need to be got rid of eyesores. Okay, our last bit of information, we learn about the Necron Legions. So, drawn from the lower levels of Necron society are their vast and unrelenting legions, formed of several different types of Necron. The legions are the core of the Necron armies. It is beneath their grinding advance that the Necron mortal foes shall fall. So, details about how phalanxes are built up, all the different types of units that are put into the phalanx and the phalanxes of the legions. So you got death marks for the sharpshooters and Necron Warriors, and even the zippy tomb blades. And on the back we got a little bit breakdown of the individual types. So we've got Immortals, were once the most elite soldiers of the race. Unlike Necron Warriors, they have retained their tactical and strategic experience and can fight independently of the noble superiors. The death marks are assassins and snipers. Ancient Necron code forbid the use of death marks against honourable foes. Fortunately, the Necrons view most aliens as little more than vermin. We then have the Warriors. From the cold-hearted Necron Legions, they are slow in both mind and body. They are utterly implacable, devoid of emotion, and bound completely to the will of their masters. Then we get Tomb Blades, which are speedercrafts with Necron Warrior hardwired into them. Fly in unpredictable corkscrew patterns that make them difficult to shoot down as they strafe the enemy with devastating firepower. And there we go. Let's have a quick flick through the paint guides. So if you are painting your Necrons in the Zarek Dynasty, this guide will be helpful for you. We paint up our Scourge Swarms and our Necron Warriors from the past, from this and the previous issue. And we start adding new details in the form of Corax White to weapons, eyes and energy cables, as well as any stones. Black added to joints in the armour, as well as the claws and the scarabs, and the gun casings. And finally lead belcher for any exposed wires, and the weapons. And there we have it. So that's issue 10. I will be filming the playthrough shortly for that, once I get the Necrons built and painted. So I will do that, and I'll be back in the next video where I'll show you off the models and we'll get on to our next playthrough. So, thank you for watching. Please follow me on my social medias, use my affiliate link, use my buy me a coffee if you'd like to help support the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more mad content. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.